And Saturday marks 20 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. It's hard to forget the video and the pictures we saw that day when 2,996 Americans were killed. 19 militants associated with Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 different planes to carry out the attacks. The militants are believed to have been retaliating against the U.S. for our support of Israel, involvement in the Persian Gulf War, and the American military's presence in the Middle East. 2 of the planes were used to crash into the World Trade Center. A 3rd plane hit the Pentagon. And the 4th plane crashed in Shanksville, Pennsylvania after passengers fought back against the hijackers. President Bush flew to Ground Zero as first responders searched the rubble the day after the towers collapsed. Here's what he had to say that day.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
The American-led international effort Operation Enduring Freedom was created to push the Taliban out of Afghanistan and destroy Osama bin Laden's terror network started on October 7, 2001. You'll remember that it was 1 week ago today that the last American soldier left Afghanistan. Now, we have a first responder who was at Ground Zero after the 9/11 terror attacks. Dr. Matthew Fogg joins us live from Washington, D.C. to tell us more about his experience. Good afternoon, Dr. Fogg, and welcome to BNC.
Good to be with you.
And Dr. Fogg, I have a special place in my heart for first responders because I am marrying one. So Dr. Fogg, how do you feel approaching 20 years, thinking back to that day? What was it like for you to be at Ground Zero after the terror attacks?
Well, first of all, congratulations, you're making a good choice in marrying a first responder.
Thank you.
Yes, when you're talking about on that particular day, I mean, when I really look back on it, there was a lot of fear and concern because when I arrived in New York, actually the night before the planes hit, I was at a hotel that was about 30, 40 blocks away. And so it just looked like the property was almost right up on you. And when I first went back to when I saw it on TV in my room, the buildings were burnt. One building was burning, and they said a plane had run into it. So everybody just simply thinking plane somehow got off track and made a mistake. But then when that second one came around and hit it, you knew then there was a problem. And when I went outside and everybody is hollering and screaming and pointing at the World Trade Centers and the smoke and could see it coming up, I knew then this is a real issue that America is in a problem. And then I got one phone call through. Somebody told me that a plane because I'm from Washington, D.C. area. And it was amazing to happen to be in New York, but somebody told me a plane that was headed for the Pentagon and that everybody was concerned and running and trying to get out. So we thought that America was under attack totally, an all-out war, and you couldn't get phone calls out on your cell phone. So all you could do is go on what was happening on the news. It was pretty traumatizing because I had to sit there and I'm thinking to myself, how can I get involved? How can I go down? How can I help out? Because of all of my training and SWAT for the U.S. Marshal Special Operations Group and training that I had and search and rescue and dive rescue and all of this, I was like, okay, Matthew, even though you're out and you're on leave, you need to go down there and get involved. So I went across the street, a surplus store, bought fatigues, Army black gear, flashlights, everything, and started headed down there. And the next thing I know, I was in the middle of it.
Wow, I can only imagine. And being in the middle of it, what was that like for you?
Well, that again, it was surreal, to be honest with you, because you saw all of the the fire, the smoke, the brimstone, everything, and people was just chaos, and people were trying to get away and trying to run, and it was just a lot going on at the time. And I just started helping out. Later, People's Magazine had a picture of me. I didn't even know I was in People's Magazine, but someone called me and said, "Fogg, you're in People's." And some firefighters bringing the body of one of the firefighters that we was able to recover. He died. We were able to recover him. We were bringing him down off the hill, and they got a picture of me in front leading these guys, and we were trying to get him to the location where they had the bodies. It was just everybody was on the hill. You had volunteers, you had law enforcement out there from different counties from around the United States. People were coming in and going, and it was just a lot of action going on. And the search and rescue, I was part of that, trying to find people alive and working and going into areas. And it was just a lot going on in such a condensed area, but yet it was so huge when two big buildings like that dropped down into one spot. It was surreal. I mean, it's just trying to explain it. You could never explain it. Somebody would have to see the amount of damage and clutter and fire and brimstone to really understand it, at the same time to know that your life was in grave danger by being there.
Saturday will be 20 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. 19 militants linked to al-Qaeda hijacked 4 planes using box cutters and knives. The hijackers used the planes to crash into the Twin Towers at the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Passengers on United Flight 93 fought back against the hijackers and crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
Every nation in every region now has a decision to make. Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
2,996 Americans were killed in the 9/11 terror attacks. Dr. Matthew Fogg is back with us from Washington, D.C. He's been sharing his experience with us about being a first responder on 9/11. And Dr. Fogg, thank you so much for sticking around. You were describing to us what it was like for you searching through the rubble at Ground Zero.
Yeah, it was surreal. I mean, it was so much going on, and we were just trying to find people alive, and we were I bought a lot of smaller digging tools so we could dig in the ground, because our concern was we didn't want to cause cinder blocks or something else to fall on somebody. When you're in search and rescue mode like this, any type of operation of this nature, you got to always be concerned about somebody being under the rubble that's maybe somewhere where they're stuck and they can't get out. And if we just go on just at it willy-nilly, you could kill somebody else. So it was a process of trying to make certain that we could get people. And the whole time I was there, we found about like 7 people alive. But there were more people that was found, but there were a lot of bodies that were recovered. Also, you were running into bodies and parts and that type of thing, and then the fire and everything else. So it was just an operation of trying to say, when do we get this thing under control? When do we get it to where everybody feels more comfortable in working in our surroundings? The main thing, we didn't want other officers to get hurt, or law enforcement people, or whatever, first responders to get hurt. I retired as a chief deputy U.S. Marshal, but we just didn't want people to get. And so the goal was to try to save as many people as we could, at the same time try to get the situation. It was a tedious process, and then I left.
And Dr. Fogg, you broke up just a little bit on this, but I want to be able to ask you this. So many first responders actually suffered from PTSD after the terror attacks. Did you experience this yourself?
I did, to some degree. I mean, I'm under the what they call the emergency 9/11 medical alert scenario, that I get a physical every year for my lungs and everything like that, because we was breathing in a lot of dust and air that was harmful. I didn't know it at the time for a while. Then I learned later that there was a lot of chemicals in the air. When I'm thinking the smoke wasn't there, I was okay. But I learned there were a lot of chemicals and stuff in the air, even though the smoke wasn't there. And a good friend of mine, Magilo Plume, she just died from it, and from contracting cancer from it. So there have been quite a few people that have passed away. But the reality was the danger. A lot of stuff it was instant. You was there as a first responder. You go in a lot of times. That's what we trained even in law enforcement. You go into dangerous situations a lot of times without concern for your own health and safety. You train on how to take care of yourself. But reality of it is that when you're in a situation this is unstable situation, you don't know what you're going to be confronted with. So yes, I would say, to answer your question, there was a lot of concern with me over the years.